nothing I love more than going fishing on a day when I don't have to work or do any household chores, any chores with the wife, chores with the kids. When I can get out here and just relax, it's always good days. And still pretty early in the season, man. It's winter still, you know. It's February 23rd. So the water's still really, 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 really cool. And but we've had about 4 or 5 good days of straight sun. No clouds, no anything. And there's one thing I know that's gonna be moving around, it's carp. So come with me. I'm gonna show you quick, easy, a few tips to help you catch more carp in the winter. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our method lead. And you don't have to have a method lead. You can do this with any regular lead. You can just squeeze it around your lead. But it's a lot easier with a method lead, specifically made for holding on pack bait. And that's one big thing I love to use anytime I'm fishing for carp, anywhere. Whether it's a river, a creek, a lake, a pond, pack bait is just the #1 bait. It's unmatched, okay? And my pack bait, I like to use what everyone else uses. The most famous pack bait, the most famous DIY pack bait there is, and that is breadcrumbs, corn, oatmeal, and I threw a little something special in there. I use boilie crumb. Whatever boilie I'm gonna use for the day, I mix it in there. I knew that today I was gonna be using banana boilies, and I'm also using carp candy, which is a nice bright pink boilie. And I crushed them both up, put them into the mix. That way the carp have a taste for the actual hook bait. All right, I'll show you what to do. You have a method feeder loader, I guess you would call it. And you're just gonna fill it up with the pack bait, okay? Nothing special, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Just fill it up however much you want to. Fill it a little, fill it a lot, doesn't matter. Me personally, I like to go a little heavy on my method feeders. Just fill it up, take the method feeder, pop her in just like this, just like that. I'm gonna push her in, give her a nice firm squeeze. I like to just get everything from the sides, keep it from being so messy. Just give it one more squeeze. Press the little red pop pin right there to pop it out. When you press it, I just give it 1 or 2 or 3 good top pops. Try not to pull her out, and look at that. Perfect little bait, and it makes it aerodynamic so it flies through the air. And you're ready for another thing I also like to do. I also like to make little PVA mesh bags of boilie crumb, the same boilie I'm using. Now what it is you just grinding up boilies into crumb or chop as fine or as chunky as you want it, and you put it in this PVA mesh, and this melts in the water very fast, in about 30 seconds to a minute. And I just hook it on like that. And what it'll do, it'll melt, and it'll present a nice little pile of boilie crumb around your boilie. Just a little something, a little added tip just to give you a little extra attraction to your bait and more of a chance to catch a carp, or any fish for that matter. can see that I turned my rod some there a little bit. What it does is when you turn your rod to an angle like that, adjacent to where your line is going, when the fish takes it, the bend in the tip of your rod will assist in the hook set. So just a quick tip there. The same exact presentation, carp candy with a little mesh bag of boilie crumb. And I'm not throwing far at all. Literally 10, 20 feet from the bank. Look at that, guys. On the candy carp boilie. We haven't been here 15 minutes. Look at that beautiful orange coloration. Look how light she is. It's a beauty. Let's get her unhooked. Beautiful, look at that. In the bottom of the mouth, bottom of the lip, excuse me. Exactly how it's supposed to be. Yeah, come here, buddy. Come here. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Let's get it released. Well, I was trying to set the camera up and we had one on the banana boilie, guys, and I was trying to set the freaking camera up, and if I can get this thing, both cameras died. Can you believe it? So I'm just trying to get this set up real quick so I can show you guys the cluster that just happened. Actually, we got a bystander walking up right quick. Just 1 second. Got a double, guys. Look at that. Pink boilie in his mouth right in the bottom where it's supposed to be. We got another one right here. Come over here with me, buddy. Got the other one. Right here. Right there. Banana boilie. Right in the bottom of the mouth where it's supposed to be. They bit seconds apart from each other. I come in here, bring it in here while I unhook it. I know what you go. Right in the bottom. It's supposed to be. Alright, follow me. Let's get this released. See this guy over here. Give me a bag. Let's get this big girl going. Too. Look at that, perfect. Bottom of the lip, how it's supposed to be. That's a nice one right there. They got some big ones in here. I've caught some nice ones in here, man. There you go. Get it quick. Alright. Come with me. Will it start it?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm get this loose. You're getting fast action, and you kind of go through a little lull or something. You know, you gotta check on your rods here and there, because you might have little pesky nuisance fish, such as I have on this lake. Now, bullheads are a big nuisance on this pond. big enough to where you can foul hook them on a hair rig. Pretty featureless lake. The only feature this lake has is obviously the wood. It's a woody pond. And haven't fished here for a while. And when I started fishing here again, a beaver had gotten in here. And you see all the wood, you see all the trees that the beaver had made his way through. And he probably was over here, I don't know, 4 years or so before the Fish and Wildlife came and took care of that. And they tore down a little dam that he had. It's a little bitty creek that this pond drains out of. And when I say little, I mean little. It's probably 2 foot wide, maybe a foot deep, and it just drains it out. And he made this pond pretty good fishing, man. When he was here, the water was probably up to, well, I'm not gonna say probably, the water was past this fence, all the way up into the neighborhood. Like, you see someone's shed is right here. So the water was about 2-3 feet beyond that fence. And it was amazing fishing, guys. Amazing fishing. The bass fishing was beautiful. Carp were beautiful. Lots of vegetation was growing, and new vegetation that the lake had never had before when I was a kid, when I first fished it. And yeah, on Fish and Wildlife, they said they took care of the beaver, and see where the water level is now, and it's still okay fishing. It's just a little less diverse in the vegetation and I guess the ways you could fish it, but it's still a good pond all around. It's still early. We've only been here about an hour and a half. We might switch up. We're gonna switch things up here a little bit, and I'm gonna try and do something I personally have never did, but I've seen several videos on it. But we're gonna give it a test out here today, live and here in person. But we're gonna take some regular sweet corn. We're gonna make it PVA friendly. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. And the first thing I've done here is I took some Himalayan pink salt and I've thrown it in here. I put a generous amount, not too much. You don't want it, lockjaw salty, but you do want it salty enough to coat the corn, because salt makes the corn PVA friendly. All right. Now I'm going to also take this right here. This is a sweet corn scent booster right here, sweet corn flavor, and this right here is PVA friendly. So we're gonna give this a little douse, not too much to have it soaking, but enough to get it around the corn as well, just to boost the scent and to get that PVA friendly coating around. I'll take the booster. That should be plenty of it, guys. PVA safe sweet corn. And we got a mesh orb right here from onemorecast.com. And you can also get it from carpangler.com. And it's just a plastic mesh orb that you can shove anything in. You can shove worms in it, you can shove corn in it, you can shove bread in it. Anything you want to fish with, you can shove inside of it. It just makes it a little better for the fish. They can't get it off your hook as easy. It lasts a long time. And I got a little corn stop right there on the end of it. Keep it all together. Let's get out there. Look at there, guys. We got another one. Right there. Perfect. Exactly how it's supposed to be. We got it. One big corn. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, girl. Yeah, thank you for biting for me, baby. Man, the wind has picked up tremendously. Make some more of these corn PVA bags. That nice little carp came on there. We're still trying to get the other pole out to Still trying to get that corn. Tie another PVA bag. And look what we got here. A beautiful mirror, okay? Beautiful mirror. Look what she wanted. Carp candy boilie, baby. Get her unhooked and let's get her back. We still got him. Got my face all wet, but we still got him. I don't even know. I think it's number 4 or 5 on the day. Man, we're having a hell of a day. This one was on the corn boiler. All right. What is that? Is that a crab? It's a crayfish. That is the first time I've ever seen a crayfish in here, guys. Getting bites. Over here trying to catch this crawfish. Look at him. He has so much stuff on him. He's walking right up to the. Oh my God. Look at him. I wonder how close I can get to him. He's like blue. With all this moss on him, dude. We got him, guys. Look at that. Look at that. True mud dog. Look at that guy. Never, ever, ever in all my years of fishing here ever caught or seen a crayfish. I'm gonna let this guy go back on his way, all right? I'm not catfishing today, so no need for him, or bass fishing. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back. See how cold that water is still? He's barely scooting away. All right, guys. It's looking like we're getting some weather coming in. I'm gonna try and get on out of here before it rains and stuff. But we've had a hell of a day today. First time using a lot of those baits. The banana was the very first time. The carp candy, that was my first time using it here. And I got great results. I love how the day turned out, you know. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Please leave comments. And I'll see you next time.